There's a new magazine based right here in the Twin Cities, and as I learned, it's what the creators all have in common that makes it truly unique.
At the end of the day, I personally don't think we should overcomplicate this event.
A room full of artists focused on a heavy subject.
So that would lead me to really wanting a variety of submissions with a variety of substances. Right. Getting more than meth in the book.
Everyone in the South Minneapolis Circle has a story to bring to the table. Jesse, a southern Minnesota native, was a photography major in college. Andrew's from rural Iowa. He was a theater major.
So creativity has always been fostered in my family. I ended up going to college for theater and then found so much passion in playwriting and becoming a storyteller. Even in my childhood, I was telling so many imaginative stories.
Amidst the stillness of the pandemic, with their creative outlets closed, their energy went to some dark places.
So I was by myself in a new city and couldn't go anywhere. So I kind of got into the drug scene there and lost myself for a bit.
The pandemic happened, wasn't working, and just really fell away from creativity, and substance use kind of took hold and kind of distracted me. I was escaping from life.
And finally, enough was enough.
It was a lot of waking up to the fact that I was miserable out there, like I just wasn't having a good time anymore.
My meth use was starting to mimic mental illness, and a dear friend of mine was like, "You're not well, and I think you need to seek help."
Both of them did, and joined this circle of sobriety and strength. They quickly connected, quickly collaborated.
We had so many creative juices flowing in that conversation, and we realized that we had similar ideas. And so that was really kind of when I realized, I was like, okay, maybe this is somebody who will actually take this seriously and we can do it.
And this is what they did. They call it a collaboration of substance-familiar creatives. It's called The Highly Favored Magazine, full of photography, poetry, and candid interviews on recovery options, all from people who get it.
There are some really talented people in active use, active abuse, or who have chosen recovery.
Aaron Joshua, a Blaine native, is one of them.
I've struggled with addiction since 2002. And so my journey in recovery has been a lot.
He knows the power of creativity. Amidst it all, it was a college professor who ignited his passion, ignited his hope.
His name is Mr. Courteau, and he pulled me aside one day, and he's like, "Don't ever quit writing. You're definitely a poet." I don't want to cry. And so I took that and ran with it. And here you are. And here I am today, yes.
Now he's a newly featured magazine writer, and he read a bit for us.
Running away, far away, to only be sinking in quicksand. I can see your beautiful inner beast. How the thought of you is so bright blue. Your skin as soft as the morning dew.
His poem is amongst a bounty of content in Highly Favored's first official issue.
Here where I was and where I'm sitting right now is kind of surreal for me. Like, less than a year, you can turn things around just by like having a common purpose or something to get out of bed for is really important, I think, on the road to recovery.
I finally have a life I don't want to escape from anymore. I really want to be present, and presence is really important in my recovery.
Thanks in large part to this publication with a purpose. What is your hope, your dream for this?
I mean, ultimately, I think we really want to save lives.
The first issue of Highly Favored magazine is available online. They are also taking submissions for their next issue. We have a link on WCCO.com.